right, everybody. Oh, happy day. I hope you're doing phenomenally well today. But if you're not, guess what? This video is for you because I'm going to talk about the 3 stressors that telesales agents have. Whether you're selling life insurance or Medicare insurance, doesn't even matter. This is what will take place to you if you're stressed out. So I'm going to hopefully give you some value today. But before I dive into the 3 stressors of insurance agents that do telesales, JasonFinalExpense.com. I partner with some of the most amazing agents across this nation. We work together in my national agency. I recruit agents all over to sell Medicare insurance, annuities, and life insurance face-to-face, but more importantly in the telespace. So if you need help, reach out. I'll help you in any way I can, JasonFinalExpense.com. But a lot of agents get really stressed out when they digress from the fundamentals. So tip number 1 to overcome stress is never digress from the fundamentals, okay? So if you're thinking, what in the world does this guy mean? I'm talking about your fundamentals, okay? Are you fundamentally off? And sometimes you don't even realize it. Are you on script? Are you? Or are you not? Are you adhering to the fundamentals of calling, your time frames, your commitment? Are you capitalizing on your commitment? You say you want success. Are you working like you want it, okay? So never digress from the fundamentals. You've got to be fundamentally grounded in discipline. Habitual behavior will make you a happier agent, I promise you. So when you're feeling the stresses of the business, feeling the stresses of the industry, sometimes it's self-imposed. Sometimes it's a self-imposed stressor that maybe happens because you slacked a little bit. I know, you're not going to like hearing the S word, slack. We're all human beings, and sometimes maybe we slacked today. Maybe we were farting around organizing our leads instead of actually calling them. It can happen to anybody, okay? So this isn't about poo-pooing, okay, what you're doing, but it kind of is. You got to just own it, okay? Next, okay? And then focus on the next thing, which is I'm not going to do that ever again. So if you're under stress, focus on your fundamentals. Make sure that you're on point. Make sure that you're doing things right, doing things well, okay? Anything and everything that got you to success, remember what that tasted like and felt like and looked like, and go do more of that. Anytime you're under massive stress, normally it's because you're out of control. When you're not following your fundamentals, you will experience a lot of stress because you're out of control, period. Okay, so point number 1, if you're under a lot of stress, it's probably because your fundamentals are off, okay? Success comes from fundamentals that are done day in and day out. Heavy discipline, heavy habits, okay? This is why it's so important to be fundamentally driven and based in good habitual behavior, because then it's like no big deal. You almost feel weird if you're not on the phone doing what you should be doing at every given minute. Not thinking about working, but actually doing it, okay? Point number 2, if you're feeling stressed in telesales, is that you are getting off script. You will experience stress every dang time when you get off track. No different than a locomotive, powerful locomotive, lots of strength, lots of energy, choo-choo, right? It's safe when it's on the tracks. The moment that you get off the tracks, okay, get off script, so to speak, that's when the stress comes in like the plague, okay? Keep it away. You will keep the stress away and put yourself into a really good, successful place by staying on script. Keep saying the script. The script works. The moment that you veer off course, you don't even realize it, but the script is this, and you start doing some things weird, and then you keep doing more things weird, and you're so far away from where you should be with your fundamentals, but also from your script. You must stay on track. If you don't have a ton of success, let me tell you, get back on track as soon as you can, immediately, like right now. Get back on script. It's so important that you follow a good proven power script. If you're given some free Frankenstein script, some, okay, material you got somewhere that's like a mutant of a script, or maybe you're using face-to-face insurance scripts and you're being shined on, told that they're for tele, be careful, run quickly. It's so important that you have good proprietary material that is vetted and actually works for telesales. It's not the same thing. Telesales agents can do face-to-face work all day, every day, okay? It's like a force multiplier. But a face-to-face agent can't hop into telesales and do the same Okay, it doesn't reverse engineer. It just does not. Okay, telesales is its own beast. Make sure you've got a good script, but when you do, stay on track, stay on course. That's where the power comes from. Don't think that you're going to get off the tracks and anything good is going to happen. So anytime you get off the tracks, you're now out of control. When you're out of control, what sucks into the room like the cold? It's stress. Okay, you want to be blessed? Focus on your fundamentals. Point number one. Point number two, stay on course, stay on the tracks. Your script is designed to keep you on course, designed to keep you in, okay, a place where you touch all the right points. When you're dealing with scripting, it's like building a picture, okay? You remember puzzles as a kid? I know I'm going to bore you today. Sorry, is what it is. But I'm telling you, when you got a puzzle, you got lots of different pieces. You've got to get those pieces of the puzzle into the right places before your client sees the picture of what you are going to do for them. This is all about the so what. And if you're getting stressed, well, guess what? Maybe you didn't follow a good script, or maybe you weren't following the script that you have to a T. It's so important that you focus on the fundamentals, but stay on course. Stay on the script, okay? The only time you're stressed is like you're like a dolphin. You get off script, okay? You come out, that's when you get into a place where you don't have any control. Get back to the script as quick as possible, then your strength comes, and now you're feeling more successful because you're in control. Telesales is ultimately about control, unlike a lot of other industries. It just is. You've got to be in control of the conversation. You've got to be in control of the defense, the rebuttaling systems. I train this extensively. Okay, I will partner with 1 out of 30 agents nationally. Okay, our agency is amazing. We do some fun things together as a team. My goodness, but let me tell you, we're like the special forces of telesales. We love what we do, but it's not for everybody. You got to be trained right. You got to be trained well. Any agent that partners, we spend a week, okay, training, okay, like our careers depend on it, because it does. Most agencies hand you a piece of paper and go, see you, buddy. Hope you don't die in the pool. Don't drown, okay? Lifeguards running that way, okay? Not good. Run away if you don't have good scripting, but if you don't have good mentoring, that can cause stress as well. You got questions, you need air support now, okay? So point number one, never digress from fundamentals. Point number two, stay on course, stay on script, okay? Notice that when you are stressed, it's because you lost control. If you're in control, you will not be stressed. You're going to be successful because you can trust the system, okay? Point number three that I want to share with you when you're stressed out as an insurance agent is that you've got to understand that these prospects don't always follow a textbook, okay, order. And what I'm talking about is if I call 10 leads, I get 1 sale. If I call 100 leads, I'll get 8 sales. It doesn't work that way. It's all about how many conversations are you having that you can bring value to them. You could have a batch of 200 leads that you call through, and if they're maybe a little older, maybe you'll get a sale or two out of them, maybe not, and then all of a sudden it's like the no train ran over your toes, and then the yes train is like choo-choo, coming in hot and heavy. It's amazing, and it's like money's dumping in your lap in no particular order. So you get stressed because you can't control things. Well, telesales doesn't always follow a particular order of when a client says yes to you in the day. Maybe you're going to get 3 yeses in the morning, nothing in the afternoon, and then at night you get a yes. Maybe you have a day where you got 1 yes all day, and then the next day you got 5 sales, 8 sales. You're like, sweet, this is amazing. And then you get this batch of no's. It has to work itself out. So there's strength in numbers and in the laws of averages. It's the truth. But don't beat yourself up. Don't stress yourself out. Start to pout because you think, wow, I called 10 leads and not everybody bought from me today. Have the mindset and assume that everyone will buy from you. Absolutely. That's the successful way to think here. But just know that the sales industry doesn't always follow a particular order. Great algorithms that I teach that you can follow for sure. But understand these are people. This is the people business. Bring more value to them, and you will get everything that you desire by being a better agent of theirs, okay? You're not being an agent just to sell them something. You're there to serve them. But don't be stressed. Don't digress from the fundamentals. Stay on script. Stay on course. Have a good mentor. Have someone that's there for you to help you, because we all have these temporary stressed feelings. Understand that even the most successful of agents will have temporary, not permanent, temporary feelings of stress. It will happen, but it won't overtake you and knock you out. Understand that the sales game, point number 3, does not always follow any particular order. It just doesn't. You could have 5 sales in a couple hours. You could have 2 sales in a couple hours. And then all of a sudden it's like you're going through the desert. You're like, can I please have some water here? This is getting dry and I'm thirsty. I need a sale now. When this happens, you can't forget about your past victories. Remind yourself of where you've come, the long journey, the progress that you're making. Small steps to the greater goal. Small steps to build yourself up, get on top of the mountain. It takes lots of small steps to get there. Understand that when you're new, focus on the fundamentals, never digress from the fundamentals. It will help you, I promise you. Successful agents follow good habitual behavior, they're extremely disciplined, and they never digress from fundamentals, period. They always stay on the track, they stay on script, they stay on course. They know how to handle when things go wrong, and they know how to stay in control when that takes place. So make sure you've got good training. Please vet your trainer, especially if you're in telesales. It will mean the career of your dreams or a career that you just find yourself frustrated daily. Okay, so if you're stressed, it could come from a lack of good fundamentals, could come from maybe a crappy script, or maybe you're not following the script that you were given and you're veering off course. Just get back on script. Easy fix, okay? Notice that success doesn't always follow a particular order. You're going to get sales when they happen, okay? It's like popcorn, okay? Heat it up. You don't know which kernel's going to pop first. They're going to pop, but you don't know when, okay? Trust the timing. Trust your skills. Trust your fundamentals. You will be more successful as a result. So if you're feeling stressed, okay, focus on some of this, and I hope it will help you in big ways. I appreciate you watching. Have a great day. If you need anything at all, jasonfinalexpense.com. Have an amazing day.